Hello everyone, welcome to episode 9 of the recent Pleasantview. My name is Nadia and today, as you can tell by the title of this video, we are going to play Kaylynn Langerak, who used to be the local maid but lost her job after being too helpful for Daniel Pleasant. I think Kaylynn absolutely needs to be played because she's not just a function in this neighborhood, but she's a character. She's got relationships with two of our playable Sims, Don Lothario and Daniel Pleasant, and it will be strange if she doesn't age when they do. As you can also see, I placed a couple of apartment lots here in Pleasantview because the real estate situation in this neighborhood is pretty bad. If you want to know why I think so, you can watch my things I love and hate in the Sims 2 Pleasantview video. And yeah, Kaylynn lives in this trailer park because she's broke, and Jan Tellerman is one of her neighbors. But I'll play Jan and Benjamin Long off camera because our playable Sims didn't know them initially, and they are not as important to our story as Kaylynn. Well, first of all, this is Kaylynn Langerak's trailer, this one in the corner, and in case you're curious, this is Jan Tellerman's trailer. Of course, Kaylynn is renting this place because she is super broke. Also, there is a small surprise at the back. Here comes Mary Sue. I think she's going to steal this gnome from us. Well, it's not actually Kaylynn's Mary Sue, you know, it's communal. Okay, and now let's talk about Kaylynn herself. There she is. She's pretty fashionable because she is a seductress, alright? Anyways, she is 26 years old. I think so because Daniel started having an affair with her when Angela and Lilith went to school. They were probably 7 years old back then, and when we started playing the Pleasants, the girls were 15, which means that this affair has been going on for at least 8 years. And I also think that when it started, Kaylynn was very young and naive. It was probably her first job. She was just 18 years old, and that's why Daniel seduced her so easily. She's a family sim, by the way, so she's not a seductress by nature. It's just what Daniel did to her. Of course, Kaylynn is now unemployed. She used to be the maid, but Mary Sue got her fired. She called the cleaning company that Kaylynn had been working for and reported the extra service that Kaylynn provided for Daniel. And Kaylynn also wants to get a job, as you can see. We are going to find her something. Now let's read Kaylynn's bio. Kaylynn is really ambitious, but her shy nature leaves her no other choice. She has to invent the most creative ways to achieve her goals. Of course, it's the bio that I invented for Kaylynn, and yes, I think that she is really ambitious. Like, look at her. She started having an affair with a very wealthy man. The Pleasant's house is, I think, the most beautiful in Pleasantview, and he is level 8 in his career, I believe. Also, she's having an affair on Daniel with Don, and Don isn't a complete nobody. He's a doctor, and being very young, he is just 25 when we start the game, he is already level 4. So Kaylynn knows what she wants from life. Yes, she wants to have a family, but she only wants to have this family with wealthy Sims, with Sims that can provide for the family and probably so that she will never have to work again. That's what I think of Kaylynn. And yes, she is very, very shy. She's even shyer than Cassandra and Nina. She's also pretty nice and quite neat and active. But all these traits don't make her less crafty when it comes to her living strategy. Now let's take a look at her interests. Yeah, she's kind of interested in money, but not that much. A little bit in entertainment, culture, fashion. That's why she's so fashionable. Sports, work, and paranormal. That's something. I'm really surprised that she is interested in sports. I never expected that from her, but okay. She is not interested in politics. I think their conflict with Mary Sue takes another turn. And here are Kaylynn's memories. Well, these are generic. By the way, Kaylynn also has a memory of going to college, but I don't think she went there, really. She is very, very poor, as far as I can tell, and she started working when she was 18, so no college for you, Kaylynn, no degrees. I'm sorry. Had very first woohoo with Daniel, and unfortunately her memories about having woohoo with Dawn are erased. I'll probably correct this in Simpy because I think it's important. By the way, I'd like to talk more about Kaylynn's affair with Dawn. So she started having an affair with Daniel. Well, at least Daniel started having an affair on Mary Sue with Kaylynn. And the time was passing by, and Kaylynn, who was hoping that, wow, this rich man is in love with me, probably will get married soon, he'll leave his wife, she noticed that nothing happened during all that time, and she decided that her other client, Don Lothario, can get some more benefits from her because why not? He is educated, he is smart, he is climbing the ranks in his career. She decided to start this affair in hopes of getting Don instead of Daniel. And now let's take a look at her turn-ons. Oh no, underwear again. For a shy sim. Perfect. So I'm absolutely sure that Kaylynn is turned on by red hair. Again, that's why it was so easy for Daniel to seduce young and naive Kaylynn when she was 18. And we need to give her something that can make her attracted to Dawn as well. I think it's facial hair, because both Daniel and Dawn have some beard. As for her turn-offs, well, probably it could be fatness. Let me scroll first. Well, because Kaylynn is so ambitious, I decided to choose unemployed as her turn-off. I think her level of ambition can only compare to Dina's. Here goes Mary Sue. Let's look at it. Really? She stole the gnome! I think Mary Sue lost her hopes of getting promoted. That's why she decided that, yeah, tinkering hobby. Perfect. That's why she decided that stealing gnomes will provide her with more money than working. By the way, I'm so curious. Let's take a look at this gnome. How much money does it cost? 68 simoleons. Well, it's half of Mary Sue's salary. You better use your computer. She only has 442 simoleons in cash, and that's bad. She wants to gain a skill point. Oceanography, is she interested in nature? I don't think so. Look again. But oceanography can be fine because she's shy. No, she's not interested in environment. Intelligence? as a gumshoe. I don't know who this is, but probably it can be fine for her because she's shy. Look again. Entertainment? Definitely not. She doesn't want to be surrounded by too many people. Culinary? That's a nice job for her. She's got a lot of cooking skill. I'll probably take it, but let me look again first. Business. No. Okay, culinary is okay. She will be promoted in no time. And also, I don't think that culinary career needs a university degree that much. You can be self-taught in this field. Drive-through clerk. By the way, you can see that she gets level 2. Is it because of her memory of going to university or because of her skill? I'm not sure. But level 2 is wonderful. And she will get almost the same amount of money as Mary Sue with her stolen gnome. Take job. And her social is down. I don't know. She can call Dawn, I think. Because their relationship is lower than the relationship she's got with Daniel. What's up with this telephone? The landlord rented us an apartment with a broken phone. How nice of him. Will this one work? Yeah. Dawn. Dawn is at work. And yeah, she's a little bit angry with Mary Sue. I wonder why she only has one bold with Daniel. It's because he is romance and she is family and they are incompatible. Don't go out, it's raining. I think she can gain a creativity skill point. Another one. To become even more crafty. But unfortunately, well, I think this is enough to buy her an easel. Kaylynn has a day off today, yes, and it's bad. This is most unfortunate. I think Dawn comes home at about 6 p.m. but I'm probably mistaken. Watch TV. Don't watch this fir tree burning. The rain will put out this fire. Again! The same tree. Oh no, it's another tree. Next to Jan Tellerman's apartment. Change to sports, I think. If you are that interested in sports. What is it? It looks like Kaylynn is pregnant. I wonder if it was her plan. Get pregnant, obviously from Daniel, and make him leave his wife. Now she is writing in her diary about her new neighbors. Come on, Kaylynn. Yeah, she's writing about Mary Sue and how much she hates her. Is it for stealing the gnome? She's writing about Jan. Don't you want to write anything about... Oh yeah, here it comes. She's writing about toys for her children. Yeah, we'll have to buy her a crib, and I hope it's just one baby, right? I know that Kaylynn being pregnant with Daniel's child is not super realistic, but in the same time, I think Kaylynn could have come up with such an idea to finally get Daniel for herself. I think she did it deliberately. I don't know. And also, from my perspective, I did it because we need to have more Sims that only have recessive genes. And Kaylynn's natural hair color is blonde, so she and Daniel are pure recessive. And their children will be the same. I hope it's one child still. Because some players say that Kaylynn always gives birth to twins, but by the way, we saw in the previous episode that Kaylynn was calling Daniel and she was talking about money. So let's play this situation. Because she probably wants to have some child support. Yeah, about kisses, about how she lost her job. She needs money. And Daniel will have to pay. Again, money, work, all this stuff. Luckily, she got some money from her job. That's wonderful. It's always nice to have them find job beforehand. The chat with Daniel that we saw in episode 6 was pretty long. Probably Daniel was reluctant to hear the news about Kaylynn's pregnancy. Also, his wants were to woohoo with Mary Sue, to hug Angela, to play with Lilith, and he's not interested in this child, so Kaylynn will get nothing, I think, judging by his wants. It's not that I enjoy want-based gameplay, but it's just what it is. Daniel wants to reconcile with his wife and have a nice life in his family. He doesn't care about this child. But he'll probably pay because they were talking a lot about money. Maybe Kaylynn managed to convince him. I don't know what gender this baby will be. So I bought a yellow crib because it's pretty gender neutral, and I hope it will be functional because it's left here. Oh, it's another baby bump, right? Kaylynn got pregnant at around 11 a.m. in the Pleasant house. You can eat something. You need more food for you and the baby. So it will be our third child that we have in Pleasantview. I hope it's just one child. I didn't use the Sim Blender to check, but because I used the Sim Blender to conceive, probably Kaylynn will not manifest her pregnancy modifier token. And I also hope it's a girl, because we already have Zach Broke and Yancy Burb. So there are 2 boys, we need a girl. And we can always say that Daniel Pleasant only makes girls. Clean up. Do you need more food? Or do you need to go to bed? I don't know. What is more important to you? Well, first watch some TV, and then I hope the crib is functional. I have so many hopes this episode. I hope that Kaylynn will only have one child. I hope that she will have a girl, and I hope that the crib will be functional. this is what Kaylynn watches for relaxation. Actually, she could try to get Dawn instead, but she only has one bolt with Daniel and no bolts with Dawn. She is going to have the baby in the morning, maybe around the same time that Jennifer Bob had Yancy. Or Yancy, I think he is Yancy, right? He starts with Y-A. She wants to find a roommate. I think she knows that she is broke and she needs someone to solve her problems for her. And yeah, she wants to get a puppy, get a kitten. Don't worry, Kaylynn, having babies is a lot more fun than having a kitten. You will be so exhausted. Oh, really? She is giving birth. I hope it's one baby. I hope it's one baby. I'm so terrified at the thought that there will be two. Please be one. Please be one. You can be a boy, but just one boy, not twins. Please, please, please. Kaylynn Langerak. Daniel refused to take care of this baby. Look, it's a girl! It's a girl who's got blonde hair! How wonderful! It's just one girl! It's almost exactly as I wanted. Probably I would prefer red hair, but blonde hair is fine. And we are on letter X, so I'm going to call her Xena with X. Xena, the warrior queen, or whatever this movie was called. I know that this name is pretty weird, but Kaylynn's aunt is called Zelda, and this is pretty unusual too. Probably they enjoy giving their children weird names. So, little baby Xena Langerak. Congratulations, one baby. Put her in the crib. It's gone. Everything will be okay now. Kaylynn, you need to take a shower. And I think actually it's time to end this episode because it's already 7 a.m. We reached what we wanted to reach. Little baby Xena is here in the crib. And it's time for Kaylynn to go to bed. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And I see you in the next episode. Bye!